Guys, awesome Mario Bros. We're going to be beating Toxic Wasteland on beeface. That is world 16. We're going to be moving on to 17.
We're going to be moving on to
my friend Time Valley 10's playing beeface. My friend Time Valley 10
at school.
From school. My friend Time Valley 10 plays Roblox.
Okay, that was just a funny moment.
Please subscribe to Awesome Mario Bros 3 for some new videos. Enjoy!
There's a small file, I guess.
I guess I better work for Honey.
Among Us! That's a meme. Among Us! Sauce. Why does my...
Let's go to Time Valley 10's plot.
Valley 10?
Yeah.
Oh, still good.
Conger's eggs.
I can't use the flowers.
I can use honey. I couldn't use so much honey.
I'll help you, Time Valley 10. Next one's your
1.
free medals.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's even cooler than him. Look!
Okay.
How?
I'm second place.
Good thing I took a photo of the cooler person.
Vicar. Never.
Think I just take photos of cooler persons. Not entirely.
Guys. We're on World 16. That's Toxic Wasteland. We're going to be going to beach vacation. That's World 17.
I'm so mad out of funny. Oh! Right. Christ.
I've uploaded a video.
I don't believe Boris Johnson, but I'm not asking you what you think Boris Johnson would do. I'm asking what you would do. If either the Supreme Court says the referendum would be, effectively an illegal one, or if Boris Johnson refuses to grant it, would you hold a referendum anyway in those circumstances?
Do you like the meme? Hold them
Well, you asked me to jump past what I don't believe, and I don't believe that Boris Johnson will, as you say, veto this. So I don't think that's going to happen. So you're now into a hypothetical situation. And of course, it wouldn't be the Scottish Government that would be taking legal action. The Scottish Government will proceed if the Scottish Parliament votes for the referendum. We would like to do that on the basis of a Section 30 agreement. That makes sure it's all agreed as it was back in 2014 or previously 2012 with David Cameron. We'd like to do it on that basis. That's the right way to do it. And I believe that will happen. I think that's what's going to happen. But in the event that there's any denial of Scottish democracy, in the event that Boris Johnson tries to do a Trump and try and use the legal process to subvert Scottish democracy, I believe the referendum will still happen.
I can't afford it.
Okay, SNP Deputy Leader Keith Brown there. Thank you very much for being on the
I can't even
programme.
afford anything in beeface. Because I only have 7 Robux.
We've been discussing the results, of course, of the 2021 elections, talking to the Labour Party about their performance. We can focus now on what happened with the Liberal Democrats. We can talk to their leader, Sir Davey, who joins us now in the studio. Thank you very much for being with us. Not much sign of a Lib Dem resurgence, was there?
Well, Liberal Democrats scored 17% of the national vote, and for being one in 5 voters to vote Liberal Democrat, I think is a good result. And it wasn't just the 17% that the Liberal Democrats scored, it was where we scored them. We made gains from both Labour and Conservative, but particularly against the Conservatives. In Tory heartland, from Cambridgeshire to Surrey to Hertfordshire to Wiltshire, we made gains in Stockport, from the Tories in the north, Wokingham, Guildford. And the significance of these gains, Sophie, is that they're the sorts of council areas where we can take that to Westminster level, to we can win the constituencies. And I think that makes progress. I mean, my mission as Liberal Democrat leader is to make the Liberal Democrats as strong as possible to defeat as many Conservative MPs at the next election as possible. And judged on that mission, on Thursday night, we made real progress.
Do you think that you're setting your standards a bit low here, though, genuinely? Like, if you really think that it was real progress for your party, the results that happened before, I mean, you're starting from an incredibly low base here. You're down a seat in Scotland, you're down council seats in England, you made zero progress in Wales in terms of seats, you're pushing to 4th place in the London mayoral race. I mean, don't you need to front up and take a bit more responsibility than that?
Well, first of all, your analysis of the council seats is a little bit early for you, if you don't mind me saying so. There's still council seats to be counted, and we've got real areas where we're strong in places like Oxfordshire and St Albans. But I say when I became the leader of the Liberal Democrats 8 months ago, that we had some real challenges, and I'm happy to repeat that to you today.
That's one way of putting it.
Yeah, but we made progress, that's my point. In 8 months, I set myself the task that at these elections we would make progress in the areas that we need to win at the next general election, where we can beat Conservative MPs. And in large parts of the country now, it's really clear, if you want to beat the Conservatives, you vote Liberal Democrat. And people are talking about the red wall and the Conservatives chipping at the red wall. There's a blue wall. In the Conservative heartlands, and Liberal Democrats are chipping away at that blue wall, and I want those to be our new heartlands.
In that blue wall, though, the chips you're making are pretty small. They're not like, massive hammer blows yet, are they? And this is the Conservative Party been in power for 11 years. The Labour Party, we've discussed, are in an existential crisis. This should be a golden opportunity for you guys, shouldn't it? And yet here you are, just making a couple of gains here and there, taking the odd council to no overall control. I mean, shouldn't you be setting your sights a bit higher than this?
Well, do we want to make even more progress? Of course we do. But this is solid progress. I mean, the 7 gains in Wiltshire was a really highlight. The 5 gains in Cambridgeshire, we took, as you say, power away from the Conservatives. But these are areas of our strength. And I go back to key areas where we have real prospects to beat Conservative MPs in the next election. Places like Cheadle and Hazel Grove, like Guildford. These are places where we made real progress. And so, if you're thinking about next general, which indeed Sky was doing. I mean, your own political reporter, Sam Coates, when he was showing that we won 70% of the vote, he was making the point that it's Liberal Democrats eating into the Conservative vote. And in your own projections, you don't see the Greens winning any seats. You see Labour winning a few seats. You see Liberal Democrats winning more seats against the Conservatives.
Yeah, that's because you do very well, usually, in local elections.
Thank you for watching, guys.
Well, I mean, we are very strong in local government.
My
We've
channel.
got 2,500 councillors.
Listen more videos.
Local government is very important to
Don't
what
forget,
Liberal
leave
Democrats
a
out.